Good morning, Tracy here. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. This is going to be on TikTok, so if it happens to be longer than 10 minutes and you want to see the full video, please look at YouTube at Sweet Spot eMagazine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the subscribes, for the likes, for the comments, for the views. I appreciate everything and everyone. Let's go ahead and jump in. The bottom of the deck, we have Good Juju. I kind of felt like this is going to be a wonderful day, or this is going to be a positive message for someone, because during my pre-shuffle, I saw the Ten of Cups. That's like that ultimate happiness, that ultimate happy life. Everyone's happy at home. You're happy. You know who you are. You know where you're going. So we have three cards that came out. Perfect. So at the bottom, we have miracles. Expect miracles. Miracles are happening. It's time. It's time. It's like you resisted whatever you needed to go towards. You resisted it for a while. And once you stopped that resistance, it's almost like the sun came out. The sun came out. Positive things started happening, because you found out that you were resisting the wrong thing. You were accepting the wrong thing and resisting the wrong thing. So we have pleasure, naked, and speak up. First of all, let's look at these colors. How purple, how majestic these colors are. This is like pleasure and naked. I'm feeling like you are finally finding pleasure in the life that you deserve, that you wanted, that you've prayed for, that you've wished for, that you've hoped for. Because you're allowing yourself to be you. Unapologetically you. You're not allowing anyone to get in your mind saying, oh, this is wrong with you, that's wrong with you, you should do this, you should do that. Because guess what? They don't know. They're here figuring it out just like we are. So if they're here figuring it out just like we are, they don't know. So why are we listening to them? It's time for us to speak up. For us to speak up about what we want, what makes us happy. We're not worrying about what's going to keep somebody else happy, because if they're only worrying about keeping them happy and they're not worrying about us being happy, we don't need to be worrying about them. We only need to worry about us. Because in this lifetime, you get one shot, one chance for you to value you, to be you, and to be happy with you. One shot. That's it. You don't get two, you don't get three, you don't get four, you get one. So make the absolute best of the one shot that we got. Absolute best. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify. 8 of coins. Yes. Work on you. Work on the life that you want. Work on the existence that you want. Work on what brings you pleasure. As long as it's positive, as long as it's not toxic, as long as it's healthy, as long as it's growth, as long as it's affirmative, as long as it's ascending. What brings you pleasure? Work on that. Work on the relationships that you want, as opposed to working on something that's not going to bring you any stability. You already know inside who and what that is. You already know inside where you need to go. It's just that on the outside, you're, for whatever reason, allowing society, allowing someone else's views to stop you, someone else's opinions, someone else who's saying that, you know, that you're worrying about somebody else, what they're looking at and what they're thinking about when it comes to you. Don't. That's not right. Only think about and only work on you. That's it. Worry about what you got going on. Your stability. That's all you have to worry about is your stability, your happiness, and that's it. That's it. If you're with someone, you work with them, of course. But other than that, don't let anyone run your life. Pleasure. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be able to be you for whoever you are. And you deserve to be able to speak up, to say what you do like and what you don't like, what you will put up with, what you won't put up with. We got the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Use your own intuition. Love thyself. Use your own intuition and be honest and true with yourself about what needs to stay and who needs to go. Learn to love yourself. Whatever was what you were working on wasn't working. And that's why you had to work, and it never seemed to come to fruition. Because guess what? It wasn't meant to. It was not going to be in your highest good. It was not meant to work out for you. What's meant to work out for you is looking different. It's like with this, it's like that in and out energy that you were displaying, that not able to settle down, not being you, not speaking up, not doing this, not doing that. That was keeping you stuck. That was keeping you stuck. That was keeping you single. But it was like keeping you single at an immature place in your life. It's like you were just stuck at the age of 15 or stuck at the age of 20, even though you're like years older than that. It's like you would do shit because you were so busy trying to please everyone else that when you would do it, people would look at you like, what the hell is this weird ass doing? But they wouldn't say anything. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, it's like whatever you were trying to work on before, it wasn't working out because it wasn't supposed to work out. It could have been you was with the wrong one. You was with the wrong person. You wasn't with an earth angel. You was with someone who was trying to make it seem like they was running shit. But really they was just toxic as shit. And they was behind your back trying to do things with this Queen of Wands, like trying to do that witchy shit. You know? It's like you had to speak up because you saw that things were not moving in the direction that you wanted your life to go in. You saw that everything needed to change. You saw that you had to step up. Whatever it was that you had to do to become completely, authentically, and unapologetically you. The person that you feel like you almost like you used to be. With the six of coins, the Empress, and the Six of Wands, you found you. You're balanced within you. With the Six of Coins, you're into the giving and the receiving. You know how much to give. You know how much to receive. You're in your Empress energy now. And you're so victorious. You're standing out. Everyone is looking at you like, I can see this person. Now they see everything that they don't see everything, but they can see that you've gone through things. How you have overcome things. and how you're not afraid to be you. How you are not afraid to speak up for what's right and what's wrong. How you are not afraid to have pleasure in just being you. It's like there was a decision that needed to be made. A decision that you had to make for you. And you made it. Anything else from this deck? Anything else? You made it. Best decision you made. Yet. And because it's bringing healing. You are continuing to heal. You are continuing to evolve. You are continuing to thrive. In fact, you are actually even helping other people to heal. You're helping other people to heal because they're seeing that you're able to be you. We got the Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles, and we got the Seven of Cups. So it's like after all this time, thinking about who you wanted to be, who you should be. Should you follow this person? Should you follow that person? Should you do this? Should you do that? You decided just to do you. To follow what your inner light has told you or has brought you to. It's like you found the value in yourself. With that you stop worrying about it. You stop worrying about what other people were saying, what other people were thinking, what other people were thinking that you were thinking and saying and doing. Because it didn't really make a difference. You're speaking up. If there's something that you don't agree with, that someone does, you're speaking up. You are speaking up. You're putting an end to all that bullshit. You're saying, no, I'm not about that. I'm not with that life. I'm not part of that crowd. Because you saw before where you didn't speak up. You didn't say anything. And it just looked like you were complacent. It looked like you were part of it. It looked like you were agreeing. It looked like you were in the crowd because you refused to speak up. You refused to say how you really felt. You refused to tell those people, look, you know what? I'm not about all this bullshit. If you can't be on the up and up, then you get away from me. Speaking up. And sometimes speaking up, it's like once you speak up, look at her. She spoke up. And look at how many fists are in the air after her. Like, yeah, we agree with you. We agree with you. And sometimes all it takes is someone speaking up, saying, no more. I'm not down with that. Take that bullshit somewhere else. Sometimes all it takes is one person speaking up. And it makes everybody else say, you know what? She's so right. Because that one person that spoke up, that one person that didn't agree with everybody, that one person that wasn't afraid to be themselves, that one person that said, you know what, I'm not going to get pleasure out of someone else's pain, that's the person that you should have been trying to hang out with. That's the person that's receiving these miracles. That's the person that's bringing the truth because they know who they are. She's content. She knows who she is. She knows that she has everything that she needs to create everything that she wants. She's not, and it could be a man, I'm just reading the energy, but this person who spoke up, who has the nerve to speak up, like I said, they got everything that they need to create whatever it is that they want. Not only do they have everything that they need, but they are creating. And Spirit is moving them forward. Spirit is moving them forward. Spirit's moving them forward as a leader, as a guide, as someone else who's spiritual authority. That's what I'm hearing. Spiritual authority. Because this person wasn't afraid to speak up. This person wasn't afraid to say what was right and what was wrong. They didn't care if the crowd didn't want to be with them. Because it's like this person could see. They could see what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. The truth is the truth. And a lie is a lie. And I'm going to speak up. I'm not going to be afraid to say what I need to say. And I'm not even going to be afraid to separate myself from who I need to separate myself from, because I want to be seen as open. I'm going to be seen as honest. And I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to protect myself. And I'm going to protect those that I love that are loyal to me. And I am loyal to them. Like that Queen of Swords. Because that Queen of Swords is about loyalty. She's about love. She's about protecting herself and those that she loves. But she ain't about no bullshit. She is not about no bullshit. Now, this just came out. And this just went all the way over towards the pleasure. It was the miracles. It was the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Honey, you are highly spiritually protected, whoever you are. And that is the truth. We also have the Lovers and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So whatever this was that you felt stuck, you felt trapped, you felt like you couldn't get out of, you felt like whatever relationship this was, that shit is done. It's like you are gone. You were no longer trapped. You were no longer stuck in this image that someone wanted you to see yourself as. You see that? Look at this person looking in the... Oh, sorry, wrong card. Look at this person. They're no longer... Because this is the Eight of Swords right here. They saw themselves stuck in that image that someone wanted them to be. They're not like that anymore. What else came out? The Fool. The Ten of Swords. Someone is saying, you know what? I'm leaving this. I see all the knives that were put in my back. I see all the games that were played, all the tricks. I see all of it, and I'm gone. I'm done. I'm done with this because it doesn't make sense anymore. I'm done with it. I'm starting over. And you know what? You starting over, you allowing yourself to be guided by Spirit, by God, by the Almighty, by the Heavenly Father, Heavenly Host, is justice. Not just for you. It's justice for everyone involved. Whatever that was, it's over. It's dead. Whoever you used to be, it's over. You're afforded a rebirth. A new you. You are now clear. You are now able to freely speak up. Say what's on your mind without feeling like there's going to be some type of hell to pay. In fact, when you speak up, everyone's making sure that they're listening to you now. Because they see you've gone through a major metamorphosis, a major change. Now, you could be in savage mode. Because you see you're not afraid to speak up. Could be dealing with an earth sign. You know? You're not afraid to speak up and speak against that person who was a one-trick pony. And they're seeing that your cutoff game is strong. Strong. You're not even answering their phone calls anymore, answering their text messages anymore, reading their email. Your cutoff game is strong. And also could have to do with the water sign too. But someone had to do a little bit of fact checking. They had to dig into the truth. They had to really find out and really become naked to dig into the truth, to find out what's really happening. Somebody else is on some time out. It's like maybe they're having to look in the mirror, that mirror time, looking at themselves. Could be someone that could be in prison, going through a humbling experience, illness, or even passing on. But something needs to be fact-checked. Somebody needs to speak up. Somebody needs to be themselves, take pleasure in themselves, of who they are, and speak up.